Hi, my name is Arild Klokkerhaug. I'm from Norway and I'm an internet entrepreneur here in Bangladesh. আমার নাম আরিল। আমি একটু বাংলা বলতে পারি। আমি আজকে এখানে প্রায় 20 বছর আমি বাস করি বাংলাদেশ। আমি ইন্টারনেটে কাজ করি। আমি সেলবাসারের সিইও। বাকিগুলো আমি ইংরেজি বলবো। Actually, I came to Bangladesh in 1994. I've always been curious about Bangladesh, and when I came here, I got really a big liking for the people, the culture, and the country. And I tried to learn the Bangla language from the very first day because I feel that's very important to connect with the people. So Bangladesh has become like my new home country. Originally, I am from Norway. I don't think you can find more opposite things than Bangladesh and Norway. I was born by the sea. I had mountains all around me. It's very, very cold in the winter, and there are hardly any people living there. And now I live in Dhaka, the most densely populated city in the world. There are no mountains. We are very far from the sea, and there are people everywhere. And it's pretty hot. I still like it. Opposites attract. So basically, I'm talking to you today because I'm doing a lot of interesting work with Cellbazaar. Cellbazaar.com, which you may know was the first online buying and selling site for web and mobile. It started in 2006, then with SMS services. Now it's all internet based. And I'll come back to SMS or mobile and internet during this talk. Basically, I've been working with internet and software for the last 11 years. Before that, I worked in the mobile industry. And I'm not a specialist in anything, but I found the subject and the opportunities in Bangladesh so intensely interesting that I continue to work with it, and I'm somehow becoming a small expert in many of these things. So at least I enjoy working with it, and I have fantastic people that has worked with me all the time, which make it so fun. I think it's also because I've learned so much about Bangladesh. I've learned so much about Bangla. I've learned so much about the people and the culture here that I feel really privileged also to be able to work with everyone here and be a part of a revolution coming up. Because the revolution we are talking about now is the internet revolution, and we are already in that revolution. We are already in an explosive growth. Though we don't see or hear the explosion, it's happening all around us right now, and that's what we are part of. So basically, for us who have been building internet brands and internet services from the very beginning, it's a part of building history. We are introducing new ways of communication to the people of Bangladesh, and I find that very, very interesting. There's a lot to learn. We do a lot of mistakes, but we also gain a lot, and we do also smart things. And by doing this again and again and again, and always try to understand what is good, we feel that we can really move fast forwards. So the industry we work in here with the internet is really exciting. It's a country has very, very strong people, very strong talents. The talents in the IT industry here and working with mobile and IT is fantastic. I worked with brilliant people for so many years here, and I'm amazed. It is wonderful to try to build new things with them. Remember that Bangladesh is a country where maybe only 5% of the population is using internet today. That's very low compared to most countries in the world. But just some years ahead, maybe just 6-7 years ahead, it could be that 50% of the population in Bangladesh are using internet. And they're not using internet the way we are used to. I think they will be using internet in new and exciting ways. Definitely they will use internet on a mobile. Laptops will be something that we older people use. 10 years from now, I don't think you will see people with a laptop even. They will all be on mobile devices. So that's what we also try to build for. I think Bangladesh is the country in the world where the growth will come fastest now. We have already got 3G. The mobile operators are ready, and we are seeing 3G now advertised everywhere. And soon we will be used to faster internet. That's also new for us. We have been used to internet, many of us, but it's been quite slow and cumbersome. Going over to 3G is like opening a new door, entering a new chapter. We will be used to much faster services. That also puts demands on us who are making the services, us in the industry who are building the software and trying to make this available. So at the same time, when more and more people are starting to use internet, these are absolutely new internet users. In my country, most people have used internet for the last 10, 15, maybe 20 years. But now we live in a country where today is the first day for many people that they ever saw internet and used it. So we have to think in that way when we build our services. So what do we do when I work with Cellbazaar? Maybe I should tell a little bit more about what it is. You may have heard about Cellbazaar. The word bazaar makes you think about buying and selling. Sell make you think about mobile phone, maybe. But Cellbazaar has been a place, the trusted place for the last 7-8 years, where buyers and sellers meet. Basically, we are talking about second-hand goods that we see around us, that people are, what do you say, there's a status people want, they have aspirations, they want new things, they can afford new things or more things, bigger things. But if we only go for new things, we really get stuck very soon. Now, before internet came, whenever I had things I didn't need, I could ask my friends if they were interested to buy it, or I could give it away to someone I felt could need it, or I could put up a poster on the shop or the telephone pole and say that I'm selling this thing. But with internet here, it make it possible for me to reach people I don't know, but I can reach people that need the things I don't need, and that's the beauty of it. I can put up ads on Cellbazaar absolutely for free. Just go to the internet and I sell this sofa, because maybe I think that it's time to have a blue sofa. No, this is red, or a bigger sofa, so we can be 3. So I decide to sell this on Cellbazaar. Now, just by putting up the picture of this sofa and giving it a okay price, that maybe we can get 8,000 taka for it. Then I put up the price, and within hours I could get telephone calls. This is just the sofa I was looking for. I needed this red color, or this small 2-seater or something in my drawing room. And we meet, I get the money, and the buyer gets the sofa, and we're both happy. Well, that was just a very, very simple example, but just so that we understand what this is about. Of course, Cellbazaar is the favorite place when you're buying a car or selling a car. That's the place where most used cars are exchanged in Bangladesh. Motorcycles, laptops, mobiles, computers. furniture. It's not only this, but almiras and so. You have your blender or vacuum cleaner, or the one you didn't have that you need, or your cycles. There are so many things. For children, you have got a child, you have never been a parent before. Someone have just raised their kids and they have kid stuff that are filling up the room. So we get them together. I think this way of buying and selling is somewhat green. I think that it's friendly for our community. I think it is friendly for our people that we can circulate things. This sofa can live a new life with a new family. And that's also quite fun to work with. But it's a behavior change. And that is the big challenge for us. Because as I said, before internet came, there was really no tradition, no way of getting rid of second-hand things. It's just now, when internet is here, that we actually can start thinking that, hey, I have 8,000 lying around in my drawing room that I don't use. I can sell it off, and I can free up some space, or I can use those 8,000 to buy something else that I want. The money gives me freedom. And I'm free to choose. So we need to get people to look around and see that we actually have many things for sale. We have things in our almiras. We have things in our guest rooms or storerooms, in our garages. Yeah. So we think that people are just about to see and learn that they have a lot of values lying around in their second-hand things. In the cycle they don't use, or in the sofa they don't use, or in things taking up spaces. The kids that's grown old and all the stuff they have is very much wanted by other families. So when we can build the awareness that sell the things you don't need, because this is very much wanted by other people, then you get you both get a wonderful deal, and you can realize the values. You get money, you get freedom to do what you want, and that's a very smart choice. That we don't need to hunt for the new and latest things when we can trade and change much faster with second-hand things. So in terms of Cellbazaar, we are basically then helping people to be smarter, and we have a lot of smart people. So how is Cellbazaar and classified ads a good business when it's absolutely free for you and me to put up ads there? We can do our trade, we can sell our things, we can buy our things. It doesn't cost anything. So Cellbazaar have no revenue of that. Cellbazaar have no revenue today. But when we are building now, our focus is long-term. We have a very long-term strategy. Our focus is very long-term. Now we are building for an internet population of 5 million people. We are heading for an internet population of 50 million people. 5 कोटी मानुष जो internet use करबे. So that is a time when we can come in and offer some of the users paid services. That do you want to have your ad, do you want to sell faster, do you want to have your ad on top, do you want to have a professional service in? These cost money. There's absolutely good revenue potential from a site like Cellbazaar when you have a vast number of users. But right now our main focus is to serve the people of Bangladesh with the highest quality ads, that we can serve you in the Bangla language, that it's open for everyone, that it's absolutely free, and you will find us whether you are a Cellbazaar user or a Facebook user. We have made it as easy as possible for you. So when we look at the future of internet in Bangladesh, I say it is incredibly exciting, and I think you can also really see the opportunities in there if you're an entrepreneur or a user or so. Because with so many people jumping on or going to use the internet in Bangladesh over the next few years, you will see an explosion, not only in the use of classified sites for selling second-hand things, but e-commerce. There will come up sites that will offer you to, they will bring food and books and cycles and things to your door, and you can pay for it there. So internet will bring shops to you, it will bring content to you, it will bring people to you in a way which is absolutely new for most people here in Bangladesh, and that's really very, very exciting. We are getting payment gateways, we are getting online payment more and more enabled. That will make it easier for internet entrepreneurs to earn back their investment. There will be more and more advertisement revenue coming also, because so far advertisers have been not using internet very much, but from last year and onwards we see a very big change, that big brands and companies in Bangladesh are using the online space also for advertisement. So there is money to make also for small entrepreneurs that can come up. I think it is only to be inspired of what's going around us in other countries and see how can we apply this to Bangladesh, preferably in Bangla. I think that's very important. And you can have your small business going. And don't be set back. There will be a very hard competition, but for anyone trying, it should also be that try to find your niche where you can really be good, where you know that you can give a good quality, good service, be reliable, and that there is money in there, and you will really also have fun with it. What I'd like to say about Cellbazaar is that Cellbazaar and most internet sites are in continuous development. Every single week we are releasing new features to Cellbazaar. Some of them you will not notice, some of them you will see a change. But week by week we are making Cellbazaar better and better and better and better, both whether you're a mobile user or a web user. And that's how a good web company should work. It's also very, very exciting to see how fast we can make things happen. So I would like to thank Priyo.com for this opportunity to speak to you and to all your readers and viewers. So I hope my little sharing about Cellbazaar could be of inspiration. I would like to say that on Cellbazaar, of course, Beste Shoja Kinte Moja. And now for the upcoming festival, Durga Puja Shobhecha and Eid Mubarak. Shobaike. Dhanyabad.